cool day today, considering it's July 25th. It is 78 degrees, and it is 5 minutes after 10. And we are ready to begin this week in real estate right now. We're going to hear from Dusty Travis. He's in the studio with his guest, Reva Wallace. Reva is the Senior Community Representative for Trilogy at Ocala Preserve. And we're going to find out what that is, where that is, and how we can get one of those beautiful homes. I saw a commercial, so I'm going to tell you in advance.
I know, it's great.
So good morning to both of you. Nice to meet you, Reva, and good morning, Dusty. How you doing?
Great.
Good morning. It's great to be here, Larry. Robin?
Thank you. So I watched the commercial. I can start with that. And I mean, the commercial does what it's supposed to do. It made me want to know more. Yeah. The houses look so good. You know what I like to do? I like to be a tourist. So I pretend I don't live here, and then I'll go like to Silver Springs or to Disney even, and just, I'm from New York. Also, I'm originally from New York, so I can pretend. But the same thing is like with buying a house, right? Sometimes you just want to look at houses, and then you get sucked in. The next thing you know, you're really a customer, right?
Sure.
Do you ever have the curious, there's a model open house, you just want to see it?
Oh, sure.
Do you ever have those people?
Sure. And they become surprised when all of a sudden they're buying a home there.
Yeah, that would be me. That's like going into a pet shop, looking at puppies, right?
Oh, yeah.
Or you look for a house and it's got a fenced-in yard. Well, next thing you know, you're going to have a puppy, right?
Sure. It stands to reason.
So tell me about Trilogy.
Well, Trilogy actually is a brand of Shea Homes, the builder.
Oh, okay.
We build active adult communities and resort lifestyle communities all across the country.
Okay, so Ocala Preserve is the focal point.
Right. The name of our trilogy is Trilogy at Ocala Preserve, highlighting the fact that beautiful Ocala is our home.
So how many homes are there right now?
We are close to 400 homes, so about 750 folks living there and enjoying the lifestyle. When we're finished, we're planning to be somewhere between 1,500 and 1,700 homes.
And does it end there? Like some of them's gigantic, so are you...
Our plan, we have 22 trilogies across the country now, and most of our communities are about the same size. It's a little more intimate, so folks feel like they're a part of the family. They get to know each other a little better. So, yeah, this is the size that most of our trilogies are.
Nice.
Yeah.
And what type of homes do you have? Are they two-story, one-story dwellings,
There's
apartments?
a single story. We do have one plan that has an option for a second floor, but our homes range in size. We have 14 different plans actually right now, and they range in size from a small villa starting in the high 160s up to a home that can be as large as 2,700 square feet starting at 302. Most of our homes are kind of in that 1,600 to 2,000 square foot range, with prices in the 200s.
Nice.
And how large are the lots?
They vary according to home. We have homes sites that are what folks would call standard size sites for any home, and they do vary a little bit according to the size home and the orientation. But we also have lots that back up to our amazing trail system or overlooking the golf course.
You have an amazing trail system?
We do.
Tell me about that.
It's actually one of my favorite things
That
in the
sounds nice.
community. I live there.
Like a walking trail or
It is
biking
for
or
walking
both?
and biking. So we have about 10 miles
10 miles?
of what will be a 20-mile system.
I love that.
And I ride it pretty much
What do
every
you ride?
morning. I
What do you-
ride a bicycle.
You do?
I do.
And how far do you go?
I do about 8 miles most mornings.
Oh my gosh,
Nice.
you're my role model.
Beautiful.
We just started again. We used to ride when we were younger.
Yeah.
Now we've gone 5
It's
times.
fun.
It is fun, but it's a little tiring. But
Just
Robin
keep
almost hit
doing
a
it.
snake.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Rattlesnake.
Do you know the land bridge that goes over the interstate?
Yes.
We were on that path. And Robin
I guess
said,
it's a snake crossing, too.
that was a snake there, yeah. It was a big.
Oh, wow.
Well, to me it was big.
Oh, no.
I don't know how big they get, but anyway. So that is kind of cool. What was the foresight there? I mean, was there somebody who said, you know what, we need a nice trail system?
Well, that's an interesting question. One of the things that I admire about this company is that they really seek feedback from the folks who are going to live there. So when I moved up here 5 years ago, specifically to join Trilogy, we were just beginning focus groups. And we did several months of focus groups asking folks, what do you want? And out of that, most everybody said, we'd really like a safe place to walk and bike. And the trail
I
system
love
was
that.
born.
Well, I'm glad. I'm
Yeah.
glad to hear that. You know what I want to get?
What?
One of those ice cream bicycles. You know, with the good humor
Ching,
box
ching,
in the
ching.
front of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I'll just give them to the kids. Hey, I don't need the money. Here you go. Here's an ice cream bar.
Since you're very fitness conscious over there, do you have indoor areas where people go to work out, or a spa?
We
or what do you
have one of the things that Trilogy is founded on is health and wellness. So we have an amazing fitness program. We do have an indoor fitness area, plus a movement studio for group classes. We also uniquely have an outdoor fitness area. It's called an Avid Fit Pod, and it's nestled
Avid
under.
Fit Pod.
It's called the Avid Fit Pod. There's all kinds of exercise. I don't know what you would call it. There's stairs, there's balance beams. It's for strength training. It's for cardio.
Oh, my gosh.
And it's under these beautiful old oak trees and surrounded by a rubberized walking track. So you can jog or walk for 1/8 of a mile around the Avid Fit Pod, and they do classes there too. So you have indoor and outdoor gyms,
Really, I like
essentially.
that. Honey, I'm going to the Avid Fit Pod.
There you go.
Be careful on the rubberized trail.
If you fall, you won't hurt yourself.
Oh my gosh, it sounds really exciting. So how long ago did it get started, the community?
Well, this community, our first closing took place 4 years ago.
Oh, it's really new then.
Next month, yeah.
Wow.
But Shea Homes actually originated in 1968 as a builder for residential housing. We started our first Trilogy in 1999, so we're celebrating 20 years and 22 communities across the country. But the company, Shea, actually traces its roots all the way back to 1881.
I used to go to their stadium before they tore it down.
Well, I don't think it's related.
Oh, it's not
but-
related?
No, but we started as J.F. Shea Plumbing back in 1881 in Portland, Oregon.
Oh, really?
We grew. We became one
Is that
of
where
the-
you're from, Oregon?
No.
Oregon?
No, Miami.
Oh, you're a Miami girl.
Miami for the.
Oh, Miami.
For the.
There was a story about Miami this morning, something cool. What was happening down in Miami? Do you remember, Robin?
Oh, the birds.
Oh, the
They
birds,
were
yes.
they
All
were
these
stealing
tropical birds are in the trees down there.
Songbirds.
We need some here.
The parrots.
I
Sometimes
guess.
they escape from parrot jungle and
I'm
then
wondering-
they fly back.
I'm wondering if they're somebody's
that's
pets,
happened
yeah.
For years.
Do you have? I know you're around a shopping center area and things, grocery stores and stuff. But do you have like restaurants inside?
Yes, our clubhouse has an amazing restaurant. It's called Salted Brick.
It's a
We
cool
also
name.
have a beautiful spa in there, Alvea Spa. Currently, the restaurant, the spa, and the golf course are open to the public. So
Oh,
come
my.
on
I
down.
want to go. Salted brick.
Salted Brick. It's delicious. It's a favorite watering hole and place to eat for folks on the northwest side. Yeah, it's really good.
Dusty's
yeah.
smiling. Have you
Yeah.
been there?
Have you been
Oh
there?
yeah, no, it's
Yeah?
it's really pleasant to experience actually, and the decor is really unbelievable. It's just a beautiful,
That is one of the things for me.
beautiful area.
The way a restaurant
buildings also.
feels, right? It's not just about the food. The food's important. But so does the way it feels, right? So what is Salted Brick? Would you consider it an Italian restaurant or just?
I think they classify it, if you go on to, what is it, Open Table, you can make reservations through, they classify it as American
Okay.
style, but they cook everything. Our chef is amazing.
So where do you make reservations?
You can call Salted Brick to
Okay.
make reservations. You can find them online. I think they're,
But did you say Open Table?
yeah, I think isn't it called Open Table? It's
What is that, like an app?
It's an online restaurant reservation
I had no idea there was
site.
such a thing like
Yeah,
that.
you can make reservations at a number of places around town, including Salted Brick. Yeah.
When you purchase a home there, are they already built, or are you allowed to choose your floor plans and then you start from there?
Both. Both. We know a lot of folks don't want to build or maybe don't have the time. They come in and I sold my house. I close in 2 months. I need a
Oh.
place. So we do build homes. We call them designer homes or quick move-in homes. Our designers put together whatever color schemes are going to be in them. So we have homes that are ready to go. Or you pick a plan, you pick your beautiful home site, you pick your color selections and design options, and we'll build it
I
for
bet you that's something you're like. That's one of your fortes is design like that, right?
Me?
Yeah, interior design.
My forte is making people happy. So
Oh, I love
Wow,
I love
that could be anything.
making people happy. Well, Trilogy, it's not about selling you a home. It's about changing your life. And I've had so many people come back to me, and it really touches my heart. Just as recent as a week ago, someone who shared with me, "Thank you so much for sharing everything with us and helping us to make the choice to live here. It truly has changed our lives," and that's what Trilogy
Is that
is all
right?
about.
And are they moving from Ocala or from far away or?
Everywhere,
Yeah.
everywhere. Ocala, Florida, as far away as California and Minnesota and
This is a
Canada
good-
and the UK, everywhere.
All right. Earlier we mentioned the commercial. I would love to show the listeners the commercial. So now here's the thing: if you're listening on the radio, we're going to have to talk over it because the sound won't go on the radio. But if you're watching or listening and watching on YouTube right now, you'll be able to see it and hear it. So while it's playing, if you could just tell us what we're seeing, I will turn this screen so you can see it. And just keep in mind that the listening audience can't see it, obviously, but the YouTube audience can.
Welcome to your next and best chapter at Trilogy at Ocala Preserve. Located in sunny Central Florida, Trilogy is 55 plus living for those who know that age is simply a number. With easy access to Orlando and Tampa, Ocala puts you right where you want to be. Close enough to enjoy shopping, entertainment, arts, history, and culture, and far enough away to experience the tranquility of horse country. Trilogy is located near amazing parks and lakes, including the Ocala National Forest, and has easy access to all the natural attractions this area is known for. Whether you enjoy boating, fishing, hiking, or horseback riding, our home may be your perfect home. At Trilogy, you can enjoy endless new experiences at Oak House, our 17,000 square foot resort club with an expansive outdoor patio. Nosh and sip our chef's creations at Salted Brick. Learn to cook a new dish and party with friends at Rose Farm's Kitchen, or meet neighbors and gather around Chef's Table. Call your own shots at the Eagle's Nest. Explore what nature has to offer at our Shoreline Outfitter, or unleash your creativity in our art studio. Invest in your well-being at Afterburn, a modern fitness center with lots of motivating options. Rejuvenate at Alvea Spa, known as Relaxation Central. Or play like a champ on the unique Tom Lehman-designed golf course. Continue your dream lifestyle by enjoying sun-drenched outdoor fun and year-round swimming. Or take your four-legged friend for a date at the dog park. Reignite your interests by joining one of dozens of clubs or play pickleball, bocce, and tennis. Whatever you do, you'll have the chance to make new friends and meet interesting people who are looking to do the same. After all, social networks shouldn't require a Wi-Fi connection. Trilogy believes in the things that matter most, and that where you live can transform how you live. Trilogy at Ocala Preserve, where the good life is happening every day. Don't put your best chapter on hold another minute. Join the movement. Live happier.
Well, if you go to our website, which is shayhomes.com/Ocala, you can see some of these videos, and it's in the videos, these are not actors, they're not models, these are truly our homeowners, and it shows them enjoying our dog park, the walking trails, our amazing golf course.
trail right there?
You saw part of it. The clubhouse overlooks a 7-acre lake where we have kayaks and canoe and paddle boat. You can fish. It's all catch and release. So it's a beautiful setting. It's like living on vacation, truly. It's resort lifestyle living. There is an aerial shot. We have a 25-meter lap swimming pool. We have a separate resort pool. The pools are heated, and they're saltwater pools as well.
Really?
Mm-hmm. There's some couple of covered areas on the resort pools so that you can still hang out with your sun-loving friends, but get in the shade. And I think you're running a second video right now, which is really highlighting not only there's our part of our bike trails, but not only highlighting Trilogy, but also the lifestyle around us.
The area, I saw Silver Springs.
Yeah,
in there,
Silver
yeah.
Springs. Everything is so
Look at the beer.
convenient.
Is that the salty brick?
That's the Salted Brick, yeah.
Really?
And there's the clubhouse overlooking the lake, the big beautiful patio.
The food looks delicious.
The food is amazing. Our chef does wonderful cooking classes in Rose Farm's kitchen.
Oh, nice.
And they named the culinary
Is that
studio.
you? Is that you in that picture?
No,
No?
well, I'm not sure. I might have been in there. We have painting classes, all kinds of art classes, fitness, educational opportunities, lots of clubs. This is a picture showing the spa. We have a couple of massage therapists,
That's what that guy was
esthetician
doing.
for
He was making a tiny
facials.
bed. Okay.
No, that was the spa.
Okay.
Bocce?
Bocce. We have bocce. We have horseshoes. We have pickleball. We have tennis courts.
Oh, that's
We have
wonderful.
everything.
There's a lot of good stuff there.
Lots of good stuff.
Sometimes people own boats and RVs. Do you have an area for them to park them?
We don't. There are two places right outside our gate. One is less than an eighth of a mile, and the other is half a mile away, which is secured storage for RV and boats.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
That's excellent.
You know, you have a hard job, but an easy job. It's hard because you got to get the word out to people, but it's easy because once they see it, I think they're going to fall in love with it.
I have been doing this 35 years. I moved up here from Orlando 5 years ago. My specialty was active adult, and I love what I do. I don't feel like I'm working. And I hope my boss isn't listening because I tell him I work really hard.
He is listening. So is it easier? I mean, to me, it seems like a no-brainer. I mean, the prices seem really affordable, and I'm not just doing that as an ad thing, but I mean, it really does. From the outside looking in, it sounds like some really affordable but beautiful living.
It really is. It really is the best. The one thing that I hear from a lot of folks there is they wish they had made the decision to move to Trilogy sooner and start having fun, living life. We call it living happier.
What were they doing before?
Well, it's a tough decision. It's probably one of the
okay.
toughest decisions adults have to make because they're no longer bound by geography, where they're going to move to. They're no longer bound by children and school zones. It's what do you want to do?
Can I ask you a question? You make people happy, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to put you on the spot right now.
Oh, no.
Give me a timeline because we talk to a lot of retired people. They come down from New York or Michigan or any place else, right? And they are looking forward to coming to Florida and then just sitting, doing nothing. And there's a timeline, and that doesn't last long. Next thing you know, they're like bocce. They're in a club, or they're actually teaching at the college across the street.
Yeah.
So what is the time? What do you think? The date you retire. What happens after that? You settle down for what, a week? How long does it take before you start realizing retirement is probably not what you want?
You know, I think that varies by person.
Yeah.
I think more often than not, honestly, I see people jumping in a little too quickly. I have all this time and I have this big list of things I've been wanting to do and I'm going to do it all at once.
Oh,
And,
okay.
Yeah. So, and then they kind of settle into the groove of what works for them. Oh, I'm only going to go to 2 exercise classes today because 3 might be a little too much. Or play pickleball certain days, or go to the movies with a group of friends, or take a class you've always wanted to take. I've always wanted to learn how to fill in the blanks, whatever works for you. This is your time to have the opportunity to do that.
And that's one of the most amazing points is that a Trilogy is located off of a major road. And you can get anywhere within Marion County from Trilogy in a short amount of time.
Very true.
Well, plus the interstate is just a hop and a skip.
A mile and a half.
So that's kind of like our path to anywhere we want to go, really.
Truly.
If you think about it, right?
Plus, it's also in like a country setting. Out there, it's you're out of the city limits. It's in a country setting. It's a homeowners association. What's included in the HOA fees?
What's covered is actually we want you to live happier. So we take care of all your lawn and landscape maintenance.
You cut the grass?
Cut the grass, we fertilize it, we water it, maintain the irrigation system, cut the shrubbery, front, back side. You own the land. We just take care of it.
Oh, we own the land then.
You own the
when
land.
We purchase out there.
Yes. It's your HOA fees also cover your cable and internet service. Currently, it's not a basic package. Your internet is high speed. It's 100 meg speed over fiber, and the cable service is the CenturyLink Prism Essentials package. So it's over 140 something channels and connections for 3 TVs, and it's also your membership and all the amenities. So use of the fitness center, the trails,
Really?
the pools, everything.
So just the cable package you named, that's probably over $100 if you had that separately, right?
It would be over a couple of $100.
Wow. Do you have your own like cable company, like a small?
No, it's CenturyLink is the provider. Right
Maybe I
now.
meant something
Yeah.
different. I don't know. 'Cause I know some of the communities have like a small little, when you go to the homes, you'll see today, and you have a channel just for your community. Do you have one of them?
Actually, we have a. Were you going to
Yeah,
say something?
no,
to this?
yeah. Some associations have their own community channel, and it keeps the owners informed. That's not really a cable network. That's a community channel that they're produced in-house a lot of times. It keeps the owners informed of what's happening, what clubs they can join, and sometimes they'll play video on those channels, and if there's a golf tournament, something like that, they'll...
Do you belong to a club?
No,
No?
not here in Ocala. No. When I was down in South Florida, I worked for some developers and such, and I was privy to some of those perks, but not here in Ocala. But one thing we want to note is the HOA fees. When you live in other parts of Florida, sometimes the buy-in to the golf membership, sometimes it can be $25,000 just to buy in. And
What?
sometimes you get in some of these places that's cheap. $25,000 buy-in to be into
Golf is not that important.
The membership.
Yeah?
So the prices that Riva quoted is just a fantastic deal.
Well, and you asked about you were talking about the channel. What we have is a community website that is
That makes sense,
basically
yeah,
our
sure.
online activities calendar, bulletin board, events, clubs, meetings. So anything you want to know, it's always up to date because it's electronic, of course. Every day I get an email and I can check it on my phone. It's my daily digest and it shows me everything going on in the community today. So
Really?
I can feel guilty for not being at kickboxing this morning because
Oh, my.
I got that email. Oh, shoot, kickboxing.
You don't want to do that.
But yeah, so
he
it,
does.
it
And nobody
keeps
wants
you
me to do
informed.
it either. It would not be pretty if I tried to do that.
Well, it keeps you informed. It's also a place where, truly, like a community bulletin board, if you move in and you brought that armoire that you decided just doesn't go with your new decor, you can post things online that you want to sell, or everybody's moving here from somewhere. Hey, does anybody have a recommendation for
Everybody
a
sells their
dentist or
armoire. Why do you
something?
buy them in the first place? Everybody always sells them.
I never had one. I don't know.
My armoire is for sale. Of course it is. Everybody sells them.
So if someone wants to come to move into the community, what would they do first? Do you have a special account executive that they can bond with, and then they can give them their questions and how much they want to spend and
Yeah,
payments and things?
thank you for that question. Actually, the best thing to do if you've never been to Trilogy is to dial our office and schedule an appointment for a tour. The main number there is 352-402-3100. And ask to be scheduled for a community tour. They'll connect you with me or someone like me, and we can schedule that. We prefer that you do make an appointment because we do have previously scheduled appointments, and sometimes folks will just pop in and we're all engaged with other folks that we've been scheduled to meet with, and we can't give you the best service. So give us a call, and we'll be happy to block time out just for them.
I can't remember if I asked you on the air or off the air, but could you just repeat it anyway? The distance is like 1.5 miles from the interstate?
Yes, 1.5 miles from I-75. We're on Highway 27.
All right, right over there. What was
Yeah.
that? Near Publix. That was the
Yeah,
landmark
just
we said
past
earlier.
Publix. You get off the interstate, you pass Publix heading west, and we're just past Publix on the right-hand side.
Very
Now,
good.
Riva, you said that you also have guest houses if people want to.
Yeah, we have a great program. It's called a Discovery Stay. You come stay for 3 days, 2 nights in a beautiful furnished home there on property.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There's even a couple of bicycles for you to use that are at the houses.
Oh, my.
And it gives you a chance to meet the folks that live there, to enjoy the restaurant, to enjoy the trails, the lifestyle, enjoy the spa, the golf course, whatever you want to do.
You know, and before you say, because you're not just buying a house, you're buying a whole
Right.
community, right?
Exactly.
You're changing
And a
to
whole lifestyle.
A whole lifestyle.
That's exactly what it is. It's a lifestyle.
You know, some people, the baby boomers that worked all their life, you know, they think of that type of lifestyle as their reward, you know, for that hard work.
Oh, certainly.
It is a
certainly.
reward. Yeah, you deserve it too. You worked a long time, right?
Absolutely.
Right.
And family members are welcome in the community to visit
Absolutely.
grandparents
Absolutely.
and
we love our
partake in all the
grandkids.
amenities.
We love our grandkids, and we love to send them home after they visit.
Reva Wallace, it's a joy to get to know you. Thank you for being in the studio with us
Thank you.
today.
It was a pleasure.
Dusty, thank you for coming in and
As
doing
always,
this.
it's our pleasure, Barry.
Always bring us a great show. Real quickly, what's your phone number again? Just one more time.
352-402-3100.
Very
And the
good.
website is shayhomes.com/Ocala.
Very good. Shea is spelled like the stadium.
SHEA.
SHEA. All right, we will be right back. This is The Source, WOCA Ocala.